Everyone, my name is Afia and today I will present my principle of economics problem-based learning assignment. This presentation applies economic concepts to cigarette taxation, business pricing, illegal trade, and export demand, hotel revenue management, external cost, and unemployment. I will use each graph to explain how market respond to taxes, prices, and consumer behavior and government intervention before highlighting the main business and policy implications in Malaysia. Uh, Tax on cigarettes. This graph shows the effect of a per unit exercise tax on cigarettes before taxation equilibrium occurs at price P0 and a quantity Q0. The tax raises suppliers' cost, shifting supply upward from S to S plus tax. Quantity falls to Q1, consumers pay the higher price PC, while producers receive the lower net price PP. The gap between PC and PP is the tax per unit. Because cigarette demand is relatively inelastic, consumers are usually bear most of the tax burden in practice. This slide explains why a cigarette price increase may raise revenue and profit. With price inelastic, demand quantity and demanded falls proportionately less than price raising. Therefore, total revenue we calculate as price multiplied by quantity can increase. However, higher revenues does not guarantee higher profit. Profit also depends on production's cost. Competitions, tax payments, substitutes, and long-term quitting. A firm benefits only when the additional unit margin is greater than lost and sell additional cost over time. The graph shows Malaysia's estimated illicit cigarette incidence from 2018 to 2025. The rate reached 63.8% in 2020 and declined to 54.4% in 2025 but remains high. Higher taxes may widen the price gap between legal and illegal cigarettes, encouraging smuggling. However, enforcement, governance, borders, supply networks, and penalties also matter. Malaysia should strengthen digital tracking, intelligence sharing, prosecutions, transparent reporting, and smoking cessations support across agencies. A sportswear company can make demand less price elastic by making its products distinctive. The graph shows demand becoming steeper after differentiation and loyalty strategies. Quality, comfort, durability, specialized materials, and technical performance reduce close substitutes. Branding through athletes, club creators, and communities mm, can increase emotional attachment and willingness to pay. Loyalty points accrues, sizing, repairs, guarantees, and app raise switching costs. Frequent discounting should be avoided because it increases price sensibility over time. Hotels generally prefer inelastic demand because higher room prices can increase revenue with only a small fall in bookings. However, the graph shows that customer groups have different elastics. Big business travelers, event visitors, and loyal guests may be less sensitive, while leisure travelers and families may be more sensitive. Hotels should use segment-based pricing by season, booking time, room type, stay length, and cancellation terms, while keeping the process transparent and fair to customer. Smoking and air travel create negative externalities because some costs fall on other people. In the smoking graph, marginal social benefit is below marginal private benefit. So market consumption QM exceed the socially efficient quantity Q star. Smoking causes second-hand smoke, public health cost, litter, and workplace losses. Air travel creates carbon and non-carbon climate effects. Government action is justified. But targeted taxes, restrictions, information, cleaner technology, rail alternatives, and behavioral support are more balanced than complete bans in most cases. Unemployment matters because unused labor reduces output and household income, tax revenue, skills, confidence, and well being. The production possibility frontier shows the opportunity cost of reducing unemployment. Spending on public works, wage subsidies, training or employment services leaves fewer resources for health, education, debt reduction, or other priorities. Expansionary policies may also increase inflation or public debt. During recession, support can be effective because resources are idle. Structural unemployment requires targeted training, childcare, mobility assistance, and effective job matching policy. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening and thank you all.